Okay then, here we are, game number 4 between Fate and Doubt, Clash of the Titans, round 2. And I think this game was restarted initially. There was a little bit of a delay getting this one going. But we do have Doubt over to the sort of southwest or southeast of the map even, playing as Saracens. And just across the map over on the sort of far west of the map, we do have Fate in red, playing as Saracens as well. So this match is, as I said, been restarted, I believe, initially. Tentacle Island is the name of it. You double check that up here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Tentacle Isle. It's a light random map, of course. And with the score currently lying at 2-1 to Doubt, if Doubt does win this, it will be the final game of the series, of course. This being a best of 5. So, map really kind of interesting. You have a look, they both have pretty good resources on their starting section of the map. It's kind of split into 2. You can see Doubt does have 2 big gold mines, 2 big stone mines, plenty of standard resources with the deer, the 2 boar, and the standard amount of sheep and berries. Same for Fate as well. But the difference here, of course, is that you do have the extra golds right in the center of the island, or the map even, and it's really kind of difficult to get to these. They're in a really tough spot, and I suppose being able to secure water is quite an important feature, because although you don't really have much fishing in here, there are a few big fish scattered around. Being able to secure the water does mean that later on you are able to prevent your opponent from taking gold. As far as walling is concerned, well, certainly very possible. You are able to wall across the front of this shallow, for instance, and keep your opponent out. That wouldn't be an issue at all. Easy for both of them to do that. And of course, it's not the case of making a simple landing, because if you were to build a dock and make a transport ship, you'd have to make, well, I suppose you'd have to build your dock on their pond, make a transport ship and hop over, or the other way around, and it's kind of a very convoluted way of doing things. So we could see a pretty reasonably long game here if they do both decide to go with some kind of, I don't know, boomy kind of style play. Fate, though, moving a couple of villagers forwards right now, and I'd be interested to see what he does here. He might decide to actually wall Doubt into his base, which is kind of sneaky. You know, this is the kind of play that catches Doubt off guard, I think, a little bit. That game in Black Forest that Fate managed to win, he did so by playing a little bit unorthodox, playing a little bit weird, coming forwards with villagers and walling them in. It's like he's playing Black Forest right now, and sneaking a villager through as well. I don't know if Doubt saw that. There's a sneak villager from Fate, and that sneak villager from Fate was his downfall last time. Doubt this time sees it, though. He knows that villager is there, and I don't think Fate's going to get away with sneaking here. Doubt's going to be way too aware, especially after that first game. So, Fate taking a big risk by doing this, and you know, he might not be able to do all that much. He might decide to kill Doubt's deer to be a bit of a lamer. See if he does that. He might decide to attack them, kill them. Maybe not, though. Who knows? At this stage, though, it looks like he was trying to get a sneak in there. He's got to have been spotted, though. Doubt must see this. And if he doesn't see this, well, I'd be very surprised. Going in search of that villager right there. And of course, this has kind of thrown Doubt off a little bit here. Desperately trying to put a house up there to stop himself getting housed. And Fate then probably wasting a little bit of time here, sending that villager over. That villager, of course, gonna get scouted out by the looks of things. Doubt should be able to see that. They're both, oh, Doubt, so close. But he does know it's here, so he is gonna have his guard up at least. Unlike on Black Forest, where he managed to get drushed. Thought Fate was going to lame those deer. He didn't, of course. And one thing to note right now, Doubt has a dock up, and he has got fishing ships. Fate, no fishing ships, only just taking his second boar as well, as Doubt's about to finish up his second. So Fate seems to be, you know, a little bit further behind right here. But once again, he has a sneaky woman villager in the back of Doubt's base, the same as last time. The sneaky women getting in places where they shouldn't be. So, kind of going to stick that there, but Doubt knows it's there, of course, so should be able to deal with that. Dock out as well, which is, as I said, going to be quite a big difference. That extra food income, kind of worth having of course. I know it's only shorefish, but it's still something that you have that your opponent doesn't. And Doubt here looking like he's able to click up to feudal a little bit faster than Fate, perhaps. He's got 4 villagers on that berry patch right there, starting to take the deer as well for good measure. At the moment, still scouting out that villager, trying to find it and using his villager to search as well. So far, no luck. Scout moving back up in this direction though, and you know, maybe he's going to scout it out right now. You know, though, he's scouted this area. Perhaps he's not thinking he's there, but going to keep scouting the edge of the map, and if he continues to do that, he will eventually run into that villager, so he's probably going to find it, I'm guessing. 4 fishing ships out for Doubt, starting to take some shorefish with villagers as well, which is a very fast way of taking food, and he's up to feudal. Fate also up to feudal. A little bit faster as well, managing to get that food in from those boar quite easily. There's the villager, he's seen it, and now probably going to wait till the feudal age and then start attacking it. Of course, getting his villager involved there as well. Wants to keep as much health on that scout as he can though, but that villager is not getting away, not today. Going to deal with that, and Doubt now, as I said, with that dock, going to be in such a better position, I feel. Still going to fight it out. Is he going to lose his scout? Probably not, I think. The feudal age upgrade's a little bit way off, but there's the villager gone. And now Doubt can kind of rest in the knowledge that that villager is dead. Perhaps thinking that Fate may have another villager snuck though. So we're going to keep searching out for that one, as he did see 2 villagers come forwards, but little does he know at this stage, there was only 1 from Fate, and I think at this stage as well, Fate obviously able to get up to feudal a little faster due to the fact that Doubt is actually fishing right here with 5 fishing ships, investing that wood into fishing ships rather than investing it into just gathering food or making farms, for instance. Fate has 3 farms right here, and both of them now up to feudal. Fate coming forwards with a villager here, though. Archery range on the front, and Doubt, blacksmith and market, so planning on a fast castle. I'm a little bit concerned though. Doubt hasn't walled this up at all. He's going to lose his scout here if he's not careful. And Fate going to be sending archers into Doubt's base. He likes to play this one nice and aggressive, it seems. The question is, can he do enough damage, or can he stop Doubt from defending long enough to really get ahead, or delay him up to the castle age? Doubt's going to have the food in just a second. There we go, 799, 809, and he can click up to the castle age pretty much straight away. Fate, though, with 2 archery ranges on the front. Doubt not walled, but he has got a galley out here, so maybe pinning this area down with galleys would work out well for him. Oh, Doubt losing a villager right there for absolutely nothing. And now, of course, Doubt can clearly see what is going on right here. And adding in more galleys, great decision. Galleys are obviously going to come out on top against archers, and Doubt walling this up as well because he's seen it, he's well aware, and you can see right now archers versus galleys. Who's going to come out on top? I believe the galley. It's pretty obvious right there. So Doubt going to wall this up, and I don't think Fate's going to get in, and I'm a bit concerned for Fate right now because he's still feudal. His economy is in much worse shape at this stage. He has no dock, he's got no fishing, of course, and I don't think he's taken deer either, which does mean that Doubt's going to have a much bigger advantage in terms of resources right here. Doubt scouts this dock as well, and that is pretty bad luck for Fate right there. Fate not going to get that dock up, and that is really quite bad for him. So there we go. Castle age 90% for Doubt right now, and we're probably going to see some, well, you know, Doubt could pretty much just boom up behind this if he wants. He's got the wood and the gold to actually build 2 TCs straight away. But he could get aggressive, push Fate right back, surprisingly not scouting this dock here. That one's going to go up. But Doubt, remember, he is into the castle age. That does mean he can upgrade to war galley if he needs. He can make fire ships if he needs as well. And Saracen's pretty good naval civ. Not the top, but certainly do work quite well in terms of navy. So what's Doubt doing? 2 TCs straight away. Why not? He's going to have a huge advantage. And of course, he really doesn't want to put too many risks in play here. He doesn't want to risk too much by, of course, just going really aggressive and not being able to make a push and letting Fate catch up. He's going to build his economy up. He's going to get his economy onto 3 TCs straight away. And that is going to be good for him. That does mean that he will be able to have a much better economy, much stronger economy into the later stages of the game. Bear in mind as well that Fate sold off his stone here, I think, to get up to the castle age a bit faster. Does mean that he won't be able to put down another TC, but he could get really aggressive and try and damage Doubt that way. I'm going to be curious. I think it's going to be so difficult for him though, especially now that Doubt's up to 3 TCs and just booming away. Pretty undisturbed. He's also got pretty good control of the water right here, stopping this second dock going up, and with fire ships out on the water and galleys as well, I don't think Fate's really going to want to be producing much from this dock right here. Fire ship and a sneaky demo though. And that demolition ship could really catch Doubt off guard. The fire ship about to just pop out right now. But I think either way, Doubt should have the advantage. He has got the numbers. But perhaps Fate just expecting that once this demo comes out, he could quickly kill the fire off and then use his fires to kill the galleys of Doubt. But Doubt with more fires coming in. Fate, though, not going to give it up. Keeping that demolition ship out. And let's see, if that demo comes out right now, it could do huge damage. All of those units just there. Maybe he's going to even wait for the dock to go down. This is cool. Barbecue Titan would like this. Sneaky demo action. That second demolition ship should get completed in time. Is it going to get completed in time? No, it's not, but it get... Oh. There we go. Demolition ship. Second one is out as well, but it only exploded on a fishing ship. Oh, no. That was not good for Fate right there. That was kind of unfortunate, you know. Man, that sneaky demo could have worked out so much better for him. But it looks like Doubt still attacking the dock right here, not attacking the fires of Fate. Fate going to take an advantage on the water as Doubt sticks up his second dock right here. That dock needs to go down though, because that demo will come out. If it doesn't, it's on 80%, 90%. The dock's going down, but the demo's going to come out. There we go, another big demolition ship hit. One down. And this dock still stands. And Fate now actually starting to push the water here in quite an interesting turn of events. I like the fact that he did the demolition ship though, that was cool. Doubt now though, going to lose some fishes in the process. Fate with 5 fire ships out on the water, and Doubt probably not expecting for things to turn around that quickly. There's a sneaky demo from Doubt. Oh, look at that! 3 fire ships go down straight away, and the dock as well. Man, Doubt knows how to do a sneaky demo. Oh, that was cool. No more military production on the water for him though. Just going to give it to Fate by the looks of things. But Doubt's economy right now on the 3 TCs looking good. Looking very good. Fate just getting up his third. Score-wise, he really did close the gap there with that little engagement on the water. That was really cool. I liked that. Man, I'm going to send Barbecue Titan that clip. He's going to be so excited when he sees it. He's going to love it. But either way, Fate now on the 1 dock, Doubt on the 2, but not creating any military. Fate on the front with some more unit production though. Archers coming out. Just a bit concerned about his eco, but even so, 57 population for Fate, 60 for Doubt, but Doubt has no military. Whereas Fate has, I know, 2, let's say, quick maths here, let's have a look. 2, 4, 6, and 8 with this. So Doubt is definitely ahead in eco. But Fate now with this water, with the archers, no fletching yet. Interestingly enough, no crossbow yet. That's on the way. Trying to make a way into Doubt's base. Going to be trying to take out what villages he can. And Fate's going to move in with these archers here. Doubt has nothing to defend with. But he has got the 3 TCs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 5 TCs even. I didn't even notice these. Jesus, where did they come from? 5 TCs. Alright, okay. Fate is going to be struggling here to snipe some villagers. Maybe he'll get a few. Doubt's well aware of this though. And Fate going to do what he can. Doubt, if he's careful, should be able to defend. Siege Workshop going up. And that means that a Mangonel will be coming out. Doubt, obviously aware of these, is still going to lose some villagers here though if he's not careful. Fletching is done. No Bodkin Arrow. Bodkin Arrow would make this a hell of a lot easier for him. But with so many TCs out, what? Doubt on the 5. That's unusual. And I don't think Fate has seen the... Oh no, he has. He's seen the Siege Workshop. But if he's not careful, that Mangonel is going to come out and flatten them. He needs to be very cautious. We've already seen that Doubt is very good with his Mangonel micro. He is very good with it. And Fate's got to be careful because that Mangonel's coming in. could absolutely flatten him. He has got the extra range on that. As Fate is lacking Bodkin arrow. Let's see what he does. Split from Fate. Nice one indeed. Gonna go for it. Another split from Fate. Really well done indeed. Doubt gonna repair that one up. Again, moving out of way. Really good micro from Fate, but letting it slip a little bit there. Taking one big hit. And of course, he can't afford to attack the villagers, because the villagers, obviously then the Mangonel will kill them. So Doubt coming out on top, but Fate with some nice micro. Gotta say, I just don't think it's enough. That's the problem. Another Mangonel out for Doubt, and he will defend this very easily. But with 5 TCs, what? 5 TCs and now a castle on the front as well. 4 TCs for Fate at this stage. That castle from Doubt, though, perhaps we're going to see Mamelukes. That'd be cool. Saracens, of course, can get on the Onager hype. They do have access to siege onagers, aka best unit in the game. Doubt, though, is still managing to do reasonable damage with this Onager, or Mangonel even. Villagers going over to repair, and man, I've got a feel for Fate here. He's got such great micro at this stage, but it's just not enough. He's lacking the numbers. Doubt then, probably going to click up to Imperial in just a second's time. Fate still castle for now. And with this castle on the front, it's going to be pretty hard for anything to get through here. Doubt then, going to click up to Imp in a second's time. Literally just as I say. Wow, his economy is going to be so good for this. He's going to have a lot of gold income, mostly food income at this stage, and wood of course as well. But Mamelukes coming out, and I like this. Mamelukes are awesome. Mameluke used to be my avatar actually. It was like one of my favourite units in the game until I switched it to Cataphract. But even so, Mamelukes are damn cool, and they can be pretty unstoppable if you mass them up, you know. Really powerful unit. Fate's Boom, though, as we said, well, someone said in the chat, is very strong indeed, but Doubt's Boom, whoa, that's beefy. 118 pop for Doubt, 86 for Fate. He is starting to fall behind in population. More Mamelukes for Doubt coming out, scale barding armor, so he is mainly going to be focusing on Mamelukes right here. Ah, man, they are going to get conversion. Nice conversion right there. And Doubt going to have to get in here with his Mamelukes quickly to take out that Mangonel. Now he's got the advantage. He can push in, castle out on the front as well. And I feel for Fate right here, because Fate is going to lose these military production buildings to this castle. Doubt does not have fletching yet, though. Of course, Mamelukes are technically a melee unit, so got to bear that one in mind. But even so, getting the fletching upgrade would help, would obviously increase the range of his castles here, and that is going to help him out with taking out these buildings and such. Conversions for Fate going pretty well though, and a Mangonel as well for good measure. Looks like that's going to get taken down. Of course, as I said, Mamelukes doing melee damage, meaning that they do very good damage to siege very quickly. And Fate now about 60% up to Imperial. Doubt already there. The second castle on the front going up. Still getting conversions though. I like the fact he's getting conversions. Making very good use of that. But he is slow to get up to Imp right here. Doubt should be getting in those upgrades fairly soon. +1/+1. Waiting for the extra upgrades to come in right now. He's got so many resources. Why is he not spending them? There's the Elite Mameluke upgrade. The gold cost of that, of course, is quite substantial. But even so, gold shaft mining, as you can see, pretty expected research for him. His gold income about to skyrocket. Monk off to collect the relics. Oh, Fate, I'm feeling that this is going to be so tough for him. He's going to be forced to wall up and defend. No castles out just yet. And that's not good. Mameluke's already out for Doubt, and you know, he might decide at this stage that siege and maybe skirmishes to defend with would be a good choice against the Mamelukes. It's still tough though, it's still tough. 3 castles out for Doubt, and this is starting to look a bit like the Regicide Fortress game. It's starting to look very much like that, because Doubt obviously taking map control, continuing to push out with those castles and keep that military production high. Elite Mameluke is done, and the extra upgrade's starting to come in right now. Still waiting for the rest to be done, but you know, Doubt in a great position here. Still, it's going to be a while before he's maxed out. Mamelukes do create fairly slowly. He has, however, researched the conscription. It means that he's going to be creating them a bit faster. Fate now, though, obviously trying to stop Doubt from taking this gold here. It's quite a costly investment to go with this. Onagers are done for him as well, just noticed that. And I think War galleys will die pretty quickly to Mamelukes, actually. Mamelukes will do quite good damage to them, sinking them pretty rapidly, of course doing melee damage. And war galleys, relying of course on the pierce armor to defend themselves. The melee damage from the Mamelukes is going to be able to kill war galleys pretty damn quickly. Onager shots from the other side of the map. Shots fired. But look at these Mamelukes owning the war galleys. That's awesome. Something you don't see that often, I guess. But the Mamelukes, sorry, the Onagers from Fate able to push this back a little bit. But what's going on elsewhere on the map? Doubt still with the Mameluke production, keeping that one up, keeping his gold income fairly high. And you know, he could take this gold quite easily if he controls the center of the map. That extra gold that's available is nice. I just think that at this stage, Fate is in a very, very tough position. He's got very little military. Other than a few ships, there's not really a lot there for him. Trebs are out, which means he has a castle. But Doubt, upgrade advantage, numbers advantage. He's clinging to every advantage. Siege Ram is done. And now Siege Ram is done. Mameluke's going to make short work of Onagers if they get in range. Obviously, Onagers can do a big amount of damage to the Mamelukes as well, but with the Siege Rams coming in from Doubt here, he could storm through this wall very quickly. It's only a stone wall. Can storm through here very quickly, and Fate is in a very tough position. Let's see though. Siege Rams are coming out. Doubt's going to make a bit of a push. There's the Galleon upgrade from Fate. You know, that's not too bad. He's going to be doing a lot more damage with them, I guess, but Mamelukes now with +4 defense. He says, I don't care. I don't care for your galleons. I'm going to move over here. Fate going to have to desperately wall this up behind. He's still only on the stone wall, though. Let's have a look at his university. No researchers coming in over there, and Doubt. Matter of time right now until these Siege Rams get through. Fate desperately walling this one up. Of course, if he loses this game, he is out. But these are just going to do so much damage. Is he going to be able to do this? Fate has, of course, got the Onagers behind this, but the further Doubt pushes in, the harder it is for Fate to wall it up. And there's too many Rams there, I think, for him to really stop this. Gotta wait and see. Of course, these do an area of effect. It looks like he's in. And now, of course, if the Mamelukes run in, they are going to die pretty quickly to this castle. He has got Bracer done, but, oh, very choke pointy. This is the kind of thing Fate likes. But the Onagers are down. Doubt's pushing in. Treb's down. The Onager's going to keep going down. They're going to die very quickly to the Mamelukes here if he focuses them. The Rams, of course, focusing on this castle right now. But wow, Doubt losing so many Mamelukes here. Still managing to take out those Onagers pretty quickly. This castle will go down. There's no questions about it. And Doubt now going to keep pushing in. Fortified wall for Fate. A little bit too slow, I've got to say. More Mamelukes in, and with that castle out the way, that's it. Fate says, well, he's just laughing about it. I reckon he's going to say GG in just a moment. Waiting on that, and Doubt, well played. I've got to say, very well played. Ram's going to come in, and maybe he's going to let Doubt have a bit of fun and destroy his base before he says GG for good. That Ram chasing that Onager down, that's always amusing. Fate, absolutely nothing left at this stage. Relying on those Onagers, but not going to get them. Siege Workshop could go down. Nah, not going to focus on that. But either way, Fate's economy now just left open and exposed for Doubt to pretty much do what he likes with, I guess. No more Siege Workshops for you, Mr. Fate. Going to take that Siege Workshop down pretty quickly there. Onager down again. Look at how much damage those Mamelukes do to the Onagers. It's pretty madness. Fate still fighting though. Mamelukes coming up, and of course, you know, if he loses this, he will go out. But you know, it gets to a point where it's pretty futile to continue. Sending a landing of Trebs over to Doubt's side. Doubt though, securing this gold at the top, going to be able to keep those Mamelukes coming out. Trebs coming out to take out the castle, I assume, but I don't know. Mamelukes could take them out pretty quickly, and oh man. Fate just spending all of his wood on making these buildings. Doubt coming along and destroying them. It's quite amusing. Still fighting for the water. Interesting to see. Doubt with the Galleon upgrade in the north as well. And chemistry. So he even has an upgrade advantage over Fate here, which is amusing. course, Saracen's boats fire a little faster, so water fights with them always interesting. The villagers! The villagers are coming out for Fate right here, and he's actually going to push this back. The rams for Doubt are going to go down. The castle should survive. That's quite amusing. He's hanging on for dear life, but you've got to admit, it's pretty over for him. Walling this up with some more fortified walls, pushing those rams away. I don't know, does Fate really think he can do this? I don't know. Both of them not really that... Doubt is very low on gold at this stage, but he is winning this water back, which is kind of a big deal. That's obviously going to make it a lot easier for him to push in. And of course, stop this walling from happening, this mad walling here. But gold-wise, Doubt's pretty low on gold. I mean, he's secured these gold at the top, but if Fate can hold him out long enough to stop Doubt's gold flow, then he might be okay, but I really think it's so good. It's going to be so tough for him. Surprisingly, managing to take this castle out from Doubt right here, moving on to take this one. Doubt just doesn't seem to have noticed. It's quite amusing, really. And Fate just going to wall up and wall up and wall up. Problem is, he's got no gold for the really important upgrades here. He's really not got much military production, just making onagers only. And you've got to say, you know, once there's only so much defense you can put up with just onagers. There we go, Doubt putting an end to that trebuchet right there, keeping his castles alive, of course. And now moving in as well, Fate walling up this side, but not this side. And Doubt now, gonna get through here, moving in with the Mamluks once again. Obviously, his boat's able to outrange the onagers, which is quite amusing. Trying to take those out as much as he can. Fate desperately walling it up. Mamluks in, though. Is Doubt going to make a mistake here, though, and take a huge onager shot? It could happen. He's losing so many units pushing in. Fate just refusing to die, basically. Doubt still trying to win the water here, and that's a really crucial thing to do. Man, Fate's just walling up behind this once again. Still more onagers coming out. Oh, come on. Doubt, just... what's going on here? He needs to run his Mamluks in and just, like, get them around there. Take out the onagers. They're the biggest thing killing him at the moment. I think he's won the water pretty much. Still adding in some galleons here and there. Fate just refusing to die, really. Still, a little bit of gold for him. Got some gold left, but Doubt still going to have more overall. He's got relics as well, remember. Let's have a look how many he actually has. Right here. 2 relics for Doubt. I think 0 relics for Fate at this stage. Yeah, I believe it's 0. So that kind of sucks for him. But I'm just surprised Doubt hasn't been able to push in right here. Still making some galleons on the water. His population is still not at 200. And this has been a very, very sort of interesting game. Still gonna try and move in with these galleons right now. Take out what he can of Fate. And you know, I'm surprised this game's lasting as long as it has done. Very surprised. But man, still not able to break through his walls. He even has so much more army. Surely now he can take the water and then push from there, though. Fate, though, siege workshops everywhere. I don't know why he's making so much... What's... Why has he got so many siege workshops? He's not even making any military from it. It's like maybe just in case he wants to make, I don't know, 20 onagers all at once. He has the capability to do that. Doubt, though, making a mistake here. I mean, I don't know why he's using his Mamluks to fight the ships with. It's GV, man. That was a waste of Mamluks and a waste of gold right there. Fate, though, I think selling all of his food, all of his wood where he can to just get the gold in. Researching Cap Ram right now. So many siege workshops. What's he planning to do? Maybe he's just planning to go pure siege and win it that way. Who knows? Doubt, though, now has the onagers of his himself. Let's have a look at his siege workshops. Siege onager is on 50%. Yes! Siege onager hype. Lots of units siege being created. This is going to be an all-out siege war, but Doubt now adding in light cavalry as well. He just wants to get to population, I think. Mamluks are a very costly unit to create. They're quite slow as well, and I think really he just wants to get the light cavalry up. Probably upgrade these as much as he can. Obviously, we can see +4/+4 there, so pretty well upgraded. And then just make a run for it, really. Wait for siege onager and just go. He has to just push in and take it. He can't just keep pushing. Hussar's done. He's going to do work now, as someone said. You just need to break through the wall. Once those walls are down, he's going to be fine. And, no, he doesn't need to get through the walls. He's going to cut through. No, not huzzas. GG from Fate. And there we have it. The final game of this series. Doubt takes it 3-1 in quite an eventful last game. I thought Doubt really had that in the bag, but Fate held out. But that was it. Cut through. Siege Onagers with the Siege Onagers. Huzzas in. And Fate, you may as well just say GG instantly like he did do. So there we go. Fate losing that one. Doubt takes the series, and Doubt will go on to round 3 to face just Goku next week. So keep an eye out for that one. For now, though, that's it for me. I'm going to play an advert before I go, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will